next we got Armageddon Steel Legion, better than Krieg. Shout out to Crack fan for this video. Let's go.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark
I
VPN.
bet. Hey, hold on. Crack you got sponsors? Okay, bro. Okay.
Hi friends, it's Orctober, and I'm sure that everyone else is making orc.
Did he just say Orctober? Lord have mercy. Now y'all know, listen. I'm taking a calm approach to this. Now, I don't know if y'all know or not, but I hate the orcs. I don't like them. Alright, we're actually beefing. But just for this video, since I'm in a great mood, right? We're gonna let him get his little orc thing off, right? We're gonna let, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, send nobody to the block party in the comment section down below. Y'all can orc it up if y'all want.
Content, so as a loyal imperial, I must prepare for this onslaught. So today we're talking about one of my most favorite and one of the most, if not the most iconic guard regiments, or at least one point they were, the Steel Legion. The Armageddon Steel Legion is
their colors are, ooh, hold up, wait a minute. Brown with the little, okay, wait a minute. Cause I'm in too deep, but I'm trying to keep up above my head instead of going under. Yo, that's my song, by the way. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. The fashion's actually not bad right here. Okay. All right.
Legendary regiment, especially famed for their formidable mechanized regiments that they owe their namesake to. Throughout the Imperium, mechanized regiments are relatively rare since, for many commanders and governors, it's hard to amass enough vehicles to stock such regiments. Which means, yeah, even in 40k, people are facing stocking issues for their armies. But the Steel Legion gets around this by living on Armageddon, aka Chimera Factory, the planet. And Armageddon was once the legendary world of Olenor, but it got teleported across the galaxy by the Mechanicum, don't ask, and eventually became the horrible place that we all know and love. Since then, it has become a highly industrialized hive world with vast factories throughout. And thanks to the pollution of said huge hive cities and vast factories throughout all of Armageddon, the atmosphere of the world is incredibly toxic. So, without proper rebreathers or ventilation, the atmosphere of Armageddon can and will rot the lungs of the people on the world. Which, also, this isn't even really that relevant, but I just wanted to add this here because I'm still scarred from the experience. But I went to a Magic the Gathering store to buy some pretty dice that I saw online, and Jesus Christ, man, it felt like I walked into a Death Guard dinner party in the Armageddon ash waste.
Yo, oh my god, bro. Man, listen, I don't like talking about nobody, bro, but I understand what he talking about, bro. I understand what he talking about, bro. I know, bro.
I think my lungs rotted like at least 6% from the mighty stench that I faced. I never actually experienced the smelly 40k store thing for the many years I've been in the hobby. And then the second I walk into a magic store, I get blasted.
Boy, now I've never walked into a 40k store before, but I have walked into some smelly areas, bro. And I could just imagine, bro, like, whoo, bro, it smell like. I feel like if I walked into the same store that Cracked Up walked into, bro, it would smell like two skunks beefing, bro. It would smell like two skunks just going at it. Oh my goodness.
But anyways, thanks to this fun little environmental quirk, the people of Armageddon have to wear their stylish gas masks almost constantly. In addition, Armageddon pattern gear and vehicles are also adapted to their evil ass air. Armageddon pattern stuff is often airtight and coated with anti-corrosive paints and sealants. And also, fun fact, even their regimental standards are given proper protective coatings so that they can assert their dominance in typical coolest guy ever fashion. But Armageddon pattern stuff in general is just really good and widely sought after. The people of Armageddon have been manufacturing gear and vehicles for so long that they're incredibly efficient and produce some of the highest quality gear in the Imperium. Due to this, Armageddon Steel Legionnaires are very well supplied. So yeah, beyond being a humongous shithole planet, Armageddon is also one of the most prolific producers of chimera transports. This means that Armageddon is
And that's why, like, I can almost just sense. Here's the thing, because I'm not a hater. I'm not one of those type of people there that's like, that's just like roasting people. I'm not doing that. Like, even in high school, y'all, like, I only roasted people that was roasting me. Like my boys, like if me and my boys were roasting each other, then like that was it. I ain't no bully or nothing like that. Cause like, bro, I've been bullied. I know how that feels. But let me just say this real quick, yo, yo, I can already, yeah, like if I ever even take a trip to Armageddon, bro. I know everybody gonna be like, hey, how you doing? Like everybody gonna have the smoker voice, bro. Seriously, everybody is gonna have the smoker voice. Cause look at it, look at this. This this don't even look healthy. This thing look layered. The atmosphere looked layered smoke, bro. Everybody hitting black and miles and everything. For real, even people who don't even smoke on that planet. Bro, they smell and sound like they hit black and miles every hour of the day. Promise you. At the top of the hour, they bro, hitting the gut pack fast. I would never. I see why they gotta wear the mask down there. Duh. Bro, if you get down there and hey, how are you? What would you like to order? What? Excuse me, what? What would you like to order? Did I stutter? Your throat stuttering? What are you talking about? Yo, what? Bro, if I get down there and everybody sounds like they just smoked 3 packs of cigarettes, I'm gonna keep it real for what it is, bro. I'm getting on the next plane out of here. Bro, I don't care if it leaves in 3 hours. Yo, I'm going. I'll Uber my way out of there.
is also one of the most prolific producers of chimera transports. This means that Armageddon is able to produce hundreds of mechanized regiments, both to defend their home and to serve the Emperor across the galaxy. And their mechanized regiments are some of the best, if not the best, regiments around.
Hey, Crack Duck loves saying that. If not the best. That's like his saying, bro. He always says this phrase right here. Some of the best, if not the best.
Steel Legion mechanized regiments are well renowned for overwhelming their enemies with blistering assaults. The legendary Chimera is a rugged transport that safely delivers guardsmen to key locations and then acts as fire support while guardsmen carry out their objectives and finish off any enemies that survive the initial blitz. Through speed, ambush, and massed firepower, the Steel Legion mechanized infantry is often able to punch above their weight with grenade launchers, missile launchers, and of course, a million lasers. Furthermore, each infantry squad having a personal chimera means that they demonstrate nearly unmatched flexibility due to their ability to rapidly redeploy where needed. And before we get any further, the venerable chimera protects guardsmen from the various hazards of war as they crash into the fray, but what do you have to protect you from the crazy place that is public network?
Is this an ad I hear? Now, since this video is recent, it's like 3 days ago, we're gonna let that ad play.
Well, you could have Surfshark VPN. That's right, Surfshark is back to sponsor this video. Surfshark is a super fast, secure VPN that blocks ads, lets you change your virtual location on the
But while this ad is playing, let me implement my own ad. By the way, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would love for you guys to become a part of the family. I really appreciate it. I just had to lock in real quick because I'm like, yo, if he can get his ad off, let me get my ad off. I don't never do no little ads or whatever. I might as well just get my ad off. And it's right there too. You don't even gotta go nowhere, y'all. If you're watching this video, bro, just scroll down a little bit, click that subscribe button, bro. It's absolute free. You don't gotta do too much extra. You a part of the family, and yeah, other than that, man, thank y'all so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Seriously though, thank y'all so much, for the support, man. Shout out to everybody who watches my videos every single day. Thank y'all, man. Honestly, seriously, thank you.
But if you need it even more convincing, they've also got a 30-day money-back guarantee so you can try it out. So if that sounds cool to you, be sure to check out my link in the description, surfshark.com/crackduck, and use code crackduck for an extra 4 months free on your subscription. Huge thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Anyways though, beyond their iconic Chimera squadrons, the Steel Legion also employs artillery and tank regiments to support their mechanized infantry and kill whatever the guardsmen might not be able to. The Steel Legion is also known for employing a lot of stormtroopers. These elite guardsmen are the best Armageddon has to offer and are often set on high-risk operations. Stormtroopers are also a natural match for the mass chimera assault since, for relatively the same amount of transport capacity, they bring a lot more firepower and are more resilient thanks to their carapace armor. And then, on the other hand, them having the chimera means that they can remain highly mobile despite their heavier gear. Plus, Stormtroopers are just badass, so another Armageddon win in the books. Also, coolest dude ever, Captain Andrej Valatok, is an Armageddon Stormtrooper, so there's truly no denying that these dudes are badass. Anyways, another sum.
Why is he stand like that? But yo, I mean, yeah. I mean, they do like if like a few teddy bears was like worked upon and like put it into like human form and like maybe they can actually do something. But I mean, I don't got no hate against him. It's just like the way he just kept saying badass. The way he like if you're a WWE fan, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, have you ever seen the same way Crack Neck says badass? It's the same way Triple H say backlash. Bro, you ever seen that video of like all those wrestlers saying backlash?
Backlash.
Yo, yeah.
No denying that these dudes are badass.
Why
Anyways,
does Crack Ducks badass? Like, why does he like say it like that?
Another somewhat surprising unit that they like to use are the abhuman
Lord have
rattlings.
mercy.
I don't really know much more than
Ew, put these weapons away. Oh my goodness.
Codex saying they like to deploy rattlings, but rattlings are known for being mobile sharpshooters, so it's not the most unbelievable thing. Plus, I'm sure you can stuff a bunch of rattlings in a chimera thanks to their incredible short person abilities. And so, now we know how they fight good, but who do they fight good? Well, their most hated foes are the orcs. The Steel Legion's true claim to fame were the massive apocalyptic wars for Armageddon, and at least 2 of the 3-ish, maybe 4 wars for Armageddon were waged against the Greenskins. As such, the Steel Legion is adapted for fighting the Orc menace as well as attrition warfare, as they often have to hold off endless tides of orcs for extended periods of time. Also, another really cool unit that isn't technically Steel Legion but were made on Armageddon are the Armageddon Orc Hunters. These funky warriors were formed shortly after the Second War for Armageddon by combining the ravaged squads from the war into elite orc hunting teams. These teams were then sent into the jungles of Armageddon to cull the orc survivors. At first, they were made up of many disparate guard regiments and couldn't really communicate well due to planetary language barriers, but luckily, the phrase "kill them all" is a pretty universal concept to guardsmen far and wide. And through many hunts, their new regiment became very adept in fighting the orcs and have even been noted for utilizing looted greenskin weapons. Which, if you know anything about orc weapons, this says a lot about the sheer badassery of these guardsmen. But back to the good old Steel Legion, many of their recruits are taken from the gangs of the planet's hive. This is useful as gangers are conveniently trained in combat from a young age, cause if the children aren't doing crack and fighting rival gangs, then just who will? But anyways, this in conjunction with the absolutely massive population of Armageddon's hives and their bustling industrial capabilities means that they're able to replenish lost guardsmen at an incredible rate. Which should honestly have been quite evident considering they contend with the famously endless orc hordes. But perhaps the ultimate example of this is one of my favorite codex blurbs of the Steel Legion, and honestly one of my favorite blurbs in the whole setting. The Armageddon 339th, known as the Ironheads, forged a legend for themselves in one of Armageddon's great tank forges. This particular tank forge was so massive that a full-scale battle was able to take place within it. This forge was so incredibly huge that basilisk artillery was being used, and both sides fought the same as they would in an open field. But the unfathomably massive superstructure forge isn't even what makes the story great. As the Steel Legion were fending off orcs, the factory workers were assembling tanks and sending them straight to battle. These absolute madmen were Lego Star Wars building tanks in real time to replenish their ranks, while literally being shot at and charged by orcs. Badass.
Bro, this is like Battlefield in a way, bro. Like, bro, have y'all played that new Battlefield Battle Royale? If y'all actually want to see me play some gameplay, put some gameplay up, y'all, I got y'all. Bro. Oh my goodness, yo. And obviously, like, it is a Battlefield thing to, like, if you have like the I'm pretty sure it's like the engineer thing, to where if you have like a tank or something like that, you can actually use like your engineer class or whatever to fix the tank. Bro, like, imagine, like, because I'm pretty sure Battlefield has like this mode where it's kind of like ground war in Call of Duty. Bro, when you have a tank, when you're right next to a tank, bro, and like, you know, you're fixing a tank and you got snipers, bro, sniper shots going past you in Battlefield is the scariest thing of all time. It's not even like Call of Duty.
And there's a bunch of other totally badass Steel Legion moments, but if I described them all, we'd be here all day and I'd run the risk of turning this into a second yarrick video. Which, speaking of, the Steel Legion works with the coolest guy ever, Sebastian Yarrick. They are peak. But yeah, that's the Steel Legion. These guys are in a perpetual competition with the Destroying Firstborn as my third favorite regiment, and I think it's a real shame that Krieg kind of took their spot as cool gas mask guardsmen and as one of the big 3 guard regiments. I personally feel that the Steel Legion is a lot cooler than Krieg and does the whole evil-ass atmosphere.
You know what? And I think this is basically the end of the video, so we're going to cut it off right here. But I mean, you know what? Okay, fashion-wise, dang, bro, but fashion-wise, this doesn't look bad, too. But, yo, he's really rocking it. I don't know, like, lore-wise, you could give it to him, right? Just off of this, just like what I heard of all the things that they did, you can give it to him. But, like, fashion-wise, dark brown with the dark brown light, okay, you know what? Fashion-wise, I might give it to them as well. I might give it to the Steel Legion as well, bro. The Steel Legion, I mean, they cooking, bro. They matching everything. They cooking. I'm gonna give it to him, man. Shout out to Crack Duck for this video, man. Go check him out. Make sure you guys go watch this video. I'm pretty sure he actually dropped a post saying that he wanted more people to like watch his newest video. So if y'all got some free time, make sure you guys go check out Crack Duck down below. And you guys enjoy my reaction, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like the video. I really appreciate you for coming through. And I'm gonna see y'all later for some out. Peace out, everybody.